Welcome to Centinela de Cristo.
Blessings. This is Pastor Luis Luciano from Oklahoma. Wednesday, July the 30th, passing the torch. The psalmist states how our children can know God and His loving care. One generation shall commend your works to another, and shall declare your mighty acts. Psalms 145, verse 4. One family should speak to another family about God, about His marvelous deeds, and about His teachings, all in order to pass biblical knowledge onto another generation. Read Exodus chapter 12, verses 24 to 28. What important point was being made here? Parents were the first teachers in Israel and were to recount the story of Exodus to their children. It was not to be told as a past historical event only, but to be presented as their own experience, even though it happened a long time ago. By celebrating this festival, they were to identify with their forefathers, and their history was to be relived and actualized. The father would say, I was in Egypt. I saw the defeat of the Egyptian gods and the plagues on Egypt, and I was set free. In the book of Exodus, it is twice underlined how parents should answer their children with questions regarding the Passover. See Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 6 through 8. And Exodus chapter 13, verses 14 to 16. It is worthwhile to notice that the Israelites were still in Egypt when told to celebrate their liberation from Egypt. The whole celebration then was an act of faith. After receiving their directions, the people bowed down and worshiped. Exodus chapter 12, verse 27, their Redeemer, and then they followed the Passover instructions. In the book of Deuteronomy, the Israelites is reminded to tell their story in such a way that they can internalize it as their own journey. Notice the collective tone of this account as well as the stress on the present experience. My father was a wandering Aramean, and he went down into Egypt with a few people and lived there and became a great nation, powerful and numerous. But the Egyptians mistreated us and made us suffer, subjecting us to harsh labor. Then we cried out to the Lord, the God of our ancestors, and the Lord heard our voice and saw our misery, toil, and oppression. So the Lord brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, with great terror and with signs and wonders. He brought us to this place and gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Deuteronomy chapter 26, verses 5 through 9. Also, by recounting and retelling the story of Passover or any events in sacred history to their children, parents would be greatly helped in remembering what God had done for them and for the people. Telling it was as much for the speaker as for the hearers.